Mattel Ranchos. The Mattel Ranchos.
All right, we're back. Monday morning, Circling Back podcast. KJ caught me off guard there. My name is Dave. If you're new here and you want to see what I'm all about, at DC Ruff on Instagram. But I'm not here to promote myself. I'm here to promote the people around me. Producer Randall Trimbacki.
Hi, if you want to see me, I'm at Randy Trimbacki on Instagram. And you know what, Dave? I'm going to use my platform right now that I have it, now that you've given me my platform. Because a lot of people are going to listen to this tomorrow. Some people are going to listen today. But around tomorrow, 7 o'clock through 8 o'clock, Central Time, I need you guys to text Robert 10 times to Dancing with the Stars. So we need Robert Irwin to win this thing.
Hey, bud, I'm just not going to do that.
10 times.
This is Croc Hunter's son.
Yes, Croc Hunter's son.
I do support that family, but I can't see myself doing that 10 times.
Yeah, you were sending me pictures of his sister.
What's her name? I don't know. She won in a previous.
I know that's
year.
Did she?
That's what he was sending me. Photos of her performance.
Bindi, I believe, is her name.
Bindi.
Bindi?
Bindi.
It's not Bendy.
How old is she?
It's just not.
She's older than Robert. Robert's 21, I think.
Good for you.
So if I did, I don't know what she looks like, but if I did find her attractive, it would be appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so,
her dad famously hunted crocodiles.
It's true.
But just for science.
One of the most likable television characters of all time.
Would just get his thumb, put it right.
Where did he put it?
Right in the.
So yeah, go ahead and text Robert 10 times to 21523
No,
tomorrow at 7 o'clock. 21523 Robert. That's Robert.
Stingray barb to the heart.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah,
tough way to go.
When I scuba now, I wear a vest. I keep my ish protected.
That's good.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, thanks, Randy. We ask a lot of our listeners, and you're just going to ask them to text Robert 10 times.
Well, at least once, but 10 would be, you can do it 10 times.
What dance is he going to do tomorrow?
I don't know. I think he has 3 different dances. He's really good at the jive. I'll tell you that much. He is a high energy guy.
I was hoping Stanky Leg.
Oh, he might.
We're just wondering. Hey, here's a guy from Arlington, Texas, KJ.
What up? Comeback King weekend for sure. Shouts to your boys from Arlington, the Dallas Cowboys, that is. I certainly wasn't watching or supporting, but I heard it went well. That's not even to shit on. I just missed the end of the game.
Thank you, KJ.
But also, shouts to the other Comeback King. You know this wasn't I wasn't just fucking leading off with Cowboys updates. Eastern New Mexico's head coach Art Briles. Let's lift up those. Do you have your CAB
I don't have
wristband on?
I don't have a CAB wristband.
Show the crowd.
I don't have a CAB wristband. I really, it doesn't affect me one way or the other whether he's coaching or not. He doesn't have to do this. He got a significant payout. So he's just love of the game.
Dave has an ACAB tattoo.
No, we're not going there.
ACAB?
That's over Dave's head.
And Dylan.
Yeah, it's all cats are beautiful, or he's calling you a chill ass bro. Let's just leave it there. We're not starting that dialogue whatsoever.
Okay. I'm just going to.
Anyways, Megyn Kelly doesn't have to create content either, but she's out there cooking.
Whoa.
So shouts to Art Briles for coming back.
Okay. Well, that's how KJ chose to use his introduction. Probably a lot of new viewers, not a lot of new listeners today, just checking in. They're waiting to see, what's this guy all about? Here he is, guys. One of the most epic roasters I've ever seen. It's Dylan Shivery.
Vulgar, too.
Vulgar as well.
Vulgar, howdy out there for all new viewers and listeners. My name is Dylan. Been doing this for a minute. You can find me on Twitter at dshivery, 4 E's, non-consecutive. If you want to either roast me or get roasted by me, I'm happy to oblige. What is kid?
He's got a cheese head.
It's a cheese cowboy hat, and he's wearing it on top of his headphones. Looks good, man.
I realized there was something I didn't think through when I went and collected this cowboy hat off the ground, so apologize. I feel like Big Sam trying to put on the in Red River rivalry hat. I'll put this down. Go ahead.
It's giving Norm Macdonald.
Oh yeah, it's
Turd
big
Ferguson.
cowboy hat.
Yeah, big cowboy hat.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Hey, happy to be here, man. It's gonna be a fun episode.
I look forward to it. Oh wow, you've
There
got
you go.
multiple.
How many hats do you
Just
have?
seeing if I'm getting it right. Am I
many
doing it right, Daddy, or
How many
not?
prop cowboy hats do you have?
I mean, it's this, and then we go to Jimmy's. But until Hat Daddy over here approves, nobody can wear a hat.
The
apparently.
Kate Upton dance?
Hat Daddy.
I heard that you never wore Jimmy's.
I don't know. Ask my son.
Actually,
take
I'm
that
not
back.
gonna ask you.
Whoa.
What was that?
I think KJ, I think something went wrong with his microphone there.
that's our fun alert. If you're new here, when we
That's-
have
we're
too much
having too
fun,
much
we
fun.
get that alarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Did we
text
lose his
KJ.
audio?
I turned it down because it's very loud.
A little off-putting. But while
So,
we're getting that straightened out, this week's schedule, people are probably wondering, wow, you guys, I can't believe y'all are even in the office.
I
That's
can't either.
crazy, man.
I can't
Most
either,
people
man.
aren't doing content today, but we are. We're doing this, and then this afternoon we're going to record listener voicemails, 888-618-4422. I'm sure those won't get vulgar. So that's going to record later. If you want to hit the pipeline, do so now. That'll drop. When did we say we're going to drop that? Wednesday?
We could drop it.
It's only on Patreon.
We'll drop it Wednesday, and then if you're on the Tuesday tier, you'll also be getting voicemails this week.
Okay.
Yes, so all patrons will be getting voicemails a week. We'll drop it Wednesday.
And then we have a best of, or that's dropping tomorrow. This is a best of
Mañana.
circling back.
Yep, that's
That's going to drop
Volume
tomorrow. Volume 2. It's a great way to listen. It's a great
Tomorrow
thing to send
morning.
your friends who want to get into the show. We can test it out. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if KJ's back. KJ, can you go ahead and talk to us? Oh no, he's still figuring it out apparently.
Yeah, that was a new one.
Yeah.
That was a new one, and that's okay. We got some time here because before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to our good friends at Underdog Fantasy.
Oh yes.
Underdog Fantasy, man, I love it when football and basketball season run concurrently.
That's right.
I'm a huge fan
Lots
of
of
that.
action out there for you to just get in on.
Yeah, what do we got tonight in the league, man? We got some action tonight. Football season's in full swing. Underdog's the best place to get in on all the action. If you're ready to get off the bench and into the game, head over to Underdog to get in on all the action, whether you're into basketball, football, hockey, or any sport in between. Underdog's the best place to get in all season long. Did you know it's Feast Week?
No.
Yeah, well, it is. It's that time again. Feast Week is back on Underdog from November 26th through November 30th. You got to check the app for special promos. They've got special promos that starts on November 26th. That's Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to run through November 30th. So check it out. Playing on Underdog's easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. Get your picks right. You could win up to 5,000 times your cash. All right, tonight we got, I got Carolina, 6-5 Carolina Panthers in San Francisco. Brock Purdy returns. So you just got to pick them higher or lower. So you look at Christian McCaffrey. They've got him at 0.5. That's rushing touchdowns plus receiving touchdowns. You think he's going to do higher or lower than that? Don't sleep on that Carolina Panthers defense. I'm going to go higher, though. I'm very bullish on McCaffrey. And you look over at Bryce Young, 209.5 pass yards, higher or lower. I think it could be a rough day for our good friend Bryce. So I'm going to go lower there. So download the app today. Sign up with promo code STEAM to score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code STEAM. Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado for some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms. _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
All right, KJ, we got you back? No, we do not.
Oh.
Man, the operation here is struggling.
You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Apologize to any ears that were harmed in that incident. The level of excitement I had over thinking of Kate Upton apparently just threw my feelings up for it.
That's
So,
on me. Sorry,
my apologies
KJ,
the disruption.
for mentioning Kate Upton.
Love a good Kate Upton reference. All right, let's talk. You know what? Hold on. Before we get into this weekend of fun, I want to implore everybody, subscribe to our Substack, wash.substack.com. I thought last week's was especially strong.
It was good.
There's some real heat last week. You'll get a blog from me, a blog from Dylan, a blog from Will DeFries. Sometimes, heck, Randy's even thrown one in there. Brett Merriman, he may go in there and give you 10,000 words on Ole Miss. By the way, I was outside running to the bathroom, and Brett's in there listening to 2 Ole Miss beat writers, just kind of doing some Lane speculation.
He needs to just expect Lane to move on and then be pleasantly surprised if he sticks around. I think that's the play for him. He's too emotionally
he needs
invested
finality
in this decision. He does. Something has to happen soon.
Which is kind of
I'm
weird to
feeling
say
bad for him.
since, the Egg Bowl's this weekend. We'll get into that. But right now, I want to get into our good friends over at Roback, and we'll do so by recapping this weekend in fun.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
This weekend in fun presented by our friends at Roback. Wash 20. Wash 20.
20. This time of year, you're probably going to want to tap into some joggers, some quarter zips, some hoodies.
Officially licensed game day
They have
materials.
officially, like Dave said, officially licensed university game day stuff, and they have, in that category, they have polos, quarter zips, hoodies like we talked about, and then all the stuff looks fantastic. And, of course, a polo for pretty much every occasion. They have hoodies that are lightweight. They have a big old heavy one, which is so comfortable. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Roback.
It's fantastic. It's like my go-to gym wear. So check out Roback. Use code WASH20. It's a one-time use code. Load that card up. Check it out. Roback. Randall.
Me? I get to talk about my weekend? It's pretty actually a jam-packed weekend. So as I said on Thursday, Friday, had a concert, Yellow Card and A Day to Remember. It was a very good concert. It's interesting. I'm going to do a little Instagram post on my story later. My last year Spotify Wrapped were probably my top 5 artists of all time. And in like the past 13 months, I pretty much got to see 4 or 5 of them. And Daft Punk is one that doesn't, perform anymore. So I've got to do a great thing. It's the year of live performances, and that was probably one of my last ones of the year. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to get to see.
What do you say to the haters out there that looked at your average live performance per month sitting at 1 and felt that was respectable for someone, maybe in our age bracket, but maybe you and you're in a younger division and under 12 years, kind of just par.
Look.
Yeah.
I definitely have
People were talking, man.
I have a buddy from back home that's like, he's at like 40 on the year. Yeah, I'm averaging 1 a year. I mean, I've seen more live performances, but like actually going out and getting tickets and all this stuff, like, it's fun. It's fine. It's fine.
Since KJ went down this road, what do you say to those people hypothetically that might be out there that say you really can't count a cover band as a band you went and saw because it's a cover band and they don't have any original music?
It's a live performance.
Just say what do you say to those people? Not me, but if hypothetically,
Dave's not saying
I would say it's not the year of main bands. I said it was the year of live performances. I went to go see plays. I went to go see live improv shows. I went to all this stuff. It wasn't just concerts. It was live performances.
All right, a man of culture.
Yes.
I mean, you sit in front of a live performance, a great one, almost daily. So
I guess that's true.
Improv on this list, including like Lord of the Rings, Candlelight String Quartet. Juking the stats is what they would call it. Juking the stats.
That is true. But hey, I've enjoyed everything I've gone to.
Awesome. Yeah, don't let those hypothetical
I'm not going to let
people
these
out there
haters
get you
be
down.
haters.
What do you also say to there might be somebody out there who said, man, you really went and saw one of your favorite bands, Yellow Card, and you...
Yellow Card isn't it, but I like them.
Okay.
A Day to Remember was the one, yeah.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay. Then this may take away those hypothetical criticisms. What do you say to people who say, man, you went and saw Yellow Card and you spent the first half of Ocean Avenue, their biggest song, recording a video for Instagram?
See,
Wow.
here's the thing.
There's people out there maybe saying that.
Whenever I do that, I'm like, I want to capture this, but I put it down here and I'm watching the show. So a lot of the times I have to go back and edit out like when I completely go off things.
Well,
so.
don't listen to those hypotheticals should they bring that criticism to you, which they probably won't now that we've addressed it.
I'm definitely much in the knowledge of like, I don't want to be standing here like looking at my phone during a performance. I just put it at my chest and I'm watching performance and hopefully I get the right captured.
Okay.
So
Fantastic.
I'm in the moment.
Dude, look, I'm not one of those people. I like to give everybody's, not every, I don't like to platform every criticism, but those are valid, I think. But I'm glad you addressed them. That's good on you, Randy.
Yes,
Anything else from your weekend?
So that was Friday. Saturday, and I went over to Brett Merriman. Ever hear about this guy? Big game. Helped him build he's making his Christmas village and he wanted to make it look like a mountain. So he's building he wanted me to help him build a tier system, top tier, frat.
Yeah.
So build like a big plywood kind of table to go on his table and then like a small one and like that built the legs and all that. So he's got that. Actually, he just sent it to me. So I'll put it on the screen in a second. Then Saturday night, we went to Omar's, our buddy's place, for a Friendsgiving. So I went over to Brett's place, helped him build that, and then we also cooked both our dishes in his kitchen, and we went over to Omar's. And then Sunday, I went back over to Brett's to finish it because we didn't finish, and then came in here to record the Holiday 2025 Retail Therapy Gift Guide. Go and give that a listen. So that was my weekend.
Was that with Will DeFreeze and Bear Dudley?
Yeah, and Sally DeFreeze.
Oh, Sally.
Yeah, it was a good episode. So
who hosted? Willie?
Oh, Will. So technically, Will sat in the seat next to you because he was still feeling it. It was quite funny because he was feeling a little under weather. So he sat there. Sally sat where you are, and then Barrett was all the way as far away as possible.
That's dog behavior from Will, though, getting in there.
Yeah.
I texted with Barrett a little bit over the weekend. That was my weekend and fun. Just texted with Barrett a little bit over the weekend. Let's do. You know what? Let me do mine. I'll just get mine out of the way. I didn't do much. Caught up on Pluribus. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. American Revolution, Ken Burns. I'm not even caught up, man. I'm just making my way through it. It's just we're getting there, dude. I didn't realize.
I didn't watch it.
My guy Washington. A lot of L's.
George?
Yeah, a lot of tactical. I'm not here to go at George Washington. Certainly not. That we've got enough people after us right now. But I'm just saying, I didn't realize how many battles didn't go our way due to potential battlefield mishaps.
Yeah,
things of that nature.
A lot in the beginning, right?
Sure, lost New York famously, but just other things. And I forgot about how we lost Charleston. Just I'm just a history guy. I needed a nice refresher. So shout out to Ken Burns. Highly recommend it. Love PBS. Love what they're doing over there. I sent them $5, a $5 donation.
There you go.
Just because I support the craft. That's what I do. KJ, you know what's up. I had something go down. Austin is the official town of playgrounds that are breweries and coffee shops that have playgrounds that are extremely kid-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We've talked about this. There's at least 85 in Austin. Went to Meanwhile Saturday morning.
Been there many times.
Link with some friends, and I was like, you know what?
Let me see. Okay.
Friends with young kids.
Okay.
Young kids. We went ahead and I made the move into stout season. Even though it wasn't cold, I was like, you know what? It's time. So I hit the coffee stout that they have there. They've got Meanwhile has some kind of collab with some coffee company. It's a coffee stout, and it's a 6.2.
Big dog.
I don't know what it was, dude. One coffee stout at 10:30 a.m. absolutely took it out of me for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like I was drinking Tussin, dude.
Was it good though?
It felt like I was sipping the Tussin, like
How'd
I
it
was 8
taste?
years old again. It was very good. So I highly recommend it. But
Just put you on your ass, huh?
it put me on my ass. Like that was it. People were like, "Do you want another one?" I'm like, "I really don't. That's it. I was good. I didn't have another beer till like 7:30 that night."
Damn.
Yeah.
You get some nights after that?
No nights. Kids didn't let me sleep. Went home, did a little baseball in the backyard, but that's about it. Saturday night, watched ball, did it all over again. It was a good weekend. We didn't even mention that Thursday night we went to dinner with our friend John Duda. Johnny D was in town, former post-grad problems writer. We went to Mattel Ranchos.
Mattel Ranchos.
Just a good time.
It was a good time. Parks was even there.
He was regretting the knockout martini.
Yeah.
Not Parks, John.
You're right. Parks did not have a knockout
Yeah,
martini.
I saw someone got some nachos.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I noticed you ordered nachos.
I did. I think I had to. I had to lean in a little bit.
How do you tell your son, like,
Here's a
that
giant
you as a
pea.
man?
I looked at Dave and I was always like, I think I have to do it. He goes, you do have to do it.
Yeah.
It
To
was
be
a photo
fair,
op.
you liked your meal more than the rest of us liked ours.
It's really good.
It is
They have
good.
really good nachos, especially when you go poncho style.
Tell us about your weekend, Dylan. You can leave all of
Yeah, as Dave said, started
Saturday.
with Mattel Ranchos. You don't have to hit the. You don't have to
Mattel
hit it. Okay, there it is.
Thank you, Sam.
That was fun. Friday, Chelsea and I took Parks out to dinner because it was his last time with us before he left. He's in Palm Springs right now with his mom. So, yeah, we enjoyed Friday night together. And Saturday and Sunday, it was just filled with football watching and chores and just getting epically roasted by Texas Tech Twitter.
I missed this.
Yeah, it didn't really do much of anything, which was nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was good.
And that, yeah, I'll keep it short because I didn't have much going on. We'll get more into.
You look good, by the way, man.
Thank you.
You kind of look like you normally look. This is kind of how Dylan works. But
Yeah, this is just
You
for
just-
those who are new here. I
you
dress
gotta-
like this every day.
you got a glow about you.
Thank you. I
Repping our
appreciate
good
that.
friends at Poncho, as am I.
Got my Poncho Marfa button down on, looking good.
KJ.
I'll be quick about it. Saturday was Saturday. Watch the Ponies win a game. We'll talk about that later.
Let's go.
Sunday. What would you say is acceptable start time for a 5-year-old birthday party?
Oh,
Acceptable start time? No,
We're-
10 a.m.?
you can't go after. Oh, you got to think about naps and shit. Yeah, 10 a.m. is a good one.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. or 2
No.
p.m.
9 a.m.
Oh.
9 a.m. start time for yesterday's birthday party. I will say it was at the end of it, phenomenal experience, great little such situation. They had rented out like what's a day camp scene, basically like a big open gym essentially. Had a bunch of tables for all the shit that you would just keep kids of all age ranges like entertained for hours, and that was it. Like kids just played a ton. So it was fine, but it was the first time I'm like throwing some schmear on a bagel at a birthday party, chatting it up barefoot in like this kid's play area. So it was a little bit different, but we powered through.
Yeah, them feet out?
I did not have the dogs out. It's certainly wool sock season here up north. It was a
Okay.
great weather weekend, but got to keep them woolies on.
Did you back your truck in and let the kids jump through tables like Bill's Mafia style? I don't know why they would do that, but I was just thinking that'd be a fun activity.
That would be sick.
It's essentially this kind of vibe that you felt like you're up and chaos is going on like at an ungodly hour. It felt like adult child tailgating. It's my second very questionable line of the day, but it was a weird scene to be like, you're on at 9:15 a.m., which I guess teachers deal with every day, but whatever. Anywho, that was the weekend.
Was that Packers related, do you think? They had the early game, right?
That was my thought. They had a noon game, Packers Vikings. So, and it was at Lambeau, so there was plenty of interest for people of like watching that and doing that. But what we experienced last week, 3 straight weekends of birthday parties, by the way. What we experienced last week, the game was on just in a designated area, and I didn't give a shit about the game, but that was kind of choice because you had a spot to be. But this weekend, I don't know. It's just the time that was given to us. So we don't ask questions.
Okay. Yeah, nine's that's 9:30, 9 is I don't know. I feel like it gives you time to get if you got little ones who need a nap, but yeah, that's tough.
It's the earliest I've ever heard. Oh, here we go. Randy put up the.
Randy said enough of KJ's weekend.
Randy said back to me.
I was just throwing up the well, Brent, I did. So that's like the temporary kind of scene. He said he's gonna. That's not the finest piece, but like this is
that's cool.
So it's a
Show
little
us the
table.
finest piece.
Can we
That's
zoom
the
in on the
finish.
right?
So yeah, this is a little Christmas village. He's gonna make it look a little bit more mountainy and stuff. But yeah, so I just helped him build this little tiered system. And
This dude goes all out, man. And I
I
appreciate
love
that.
Christmas villages.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
dope.
see some cotton snow.
I don't think he's finished.
yeah,
Okay.
not finished yet.
What's it modeled after? Vancouver, Banff area, or
Yeah, the whole area.
Is that like a little street lamp down there that I'm seeing, or what? What?
Like
Like
down
on
here.
on the second tier, that light. What's that light?
That might just be the
Oh, from the house.
actual house. So I think he's gonna put street lights and like.
'Cause if there's
maybe-
a lamp, like an old-fashioned lamp post, like in the snow, that would be dope.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna do that. Maybe put some cobblestone here and stuff. So it's very, very still much in the.
cobblestone?
Is he entering this as some kind of contest or something?
No,
He's
he-
going all the fuck
He
out.
just wants to have a good Christmas village for years to come.
Can you zoom in on the top tier?
That'd be my frat.
Dude, don't do you.
Dude, fucking zoom in on that and leave it there. Just leave it there, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to see the other stuff.
You fucking frat.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So that's what we did all weekend.
Man, that's really picturesque, man. He should probably like take a photo of it and then upload it to an aura frame.
That's exactly what he should do.
Is what I would do. What if you could give a gift that brings your favorite holiday traditions and memories to life every day? Well, the aura frame you can.
We love Aura Frame.
I see that our aura frame's back.
There is not a better gift to give your parents or your grandparents, or your in-laws or whatever. One of the great things about it, we've talked about it many times. There's a little QR code that you peel away on the box. You can snap it with your phone. And in the app, you can preload pictures onto it and videos. So when you gift it to someone and they open it and connect it to Wi-Fi, boom, they already have pictures ready for them. It's pretty awesome.
Unlimited free photos and video. Just download the Aura app, connect to Wi-Fi, preload photos before it ships. Like Dylan said, keep adding from anywhere, anytime. Personalize the gift. Add a message before it arrives. That's a nice touch. And share photos and videos effortlessly, straight from your phone all year long. Includes a gift box. Every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. You can't wrap togetherness. I've tried. But you can frame it.
So this is kind of cute. I gave one of these to my mom, and she's not what I would call technologically advanced.
Well, her son's a cowboy.
She loaded her entire camera roll onto the Aura frame.
That's sick.
She takes a lot of accidental pictures, so you'll just see the pictures of the floor. I'm like, Mom, we got to clean this up a little bit.
That's so
there are like
dope.
900 of them. It's pretty funny.
Hey, I
She means well.
want you to upload your entire camera roll to this. I want to see it.
You know what? It'd be pretty safe, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got that app.
Yeah.
For a limited time, visit auraframes.com and get $45 off Aura Frames' best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code CIRCLING at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code CIRCLING. This exclusive Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is their best deal of the year, so order it now before it ends. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Circling back. That's us.
Let's talk cowboy hats, cowboy.
Oh gosh, man, I've been trying to like log off. I don't really have time to be on Twitter. I'm always in the fields tending to the hogs.
Yeah.
I'm always out there.
I'm
trying
always
to-
out in the oil patch, man.
Well, yeah, you were
logging miles,
logging miles in the patch. What does that mean exactly?
Negotiating leases.
Wow, you
that
do
kind
it
of
all.
thing. Yeah, I do.
You really do it all. So what happened, man? You were very online over the weekend.
I was very online. So Saturday, college football in the morning. Was it the Big Noon guys? It was Fox, I think. They had Jacob Rodriguez on because Texas Tech had a bye week last weekend.
Heisman candidate.
Jacob, look, a fantastic linebacker, like it's legit. He's like actually getting like Heisman talk. He's not going to win it because it only goes to quarterbacks with gaudy stats on top 10 teams. It's really kind of lame. Fair? Anyway.
RG3 has been really big on the Jacob Rodriguez Heisman push. RG3, okay, sorry, this is an aside. I've been thinking this. RG3's very online right now. Like he has been. He's got the podcast, and I think he knows that Tech has one of the most rabid online fan bases, and he knows if he can get in with them, it is clout, and it is a big it's a smart play. It's a smart audience to pander to a little bit. Not saying he doesn't deserve Heisman buzz because he does, but RG3, I've seen him lean really into it, and I'm wondering how much of that is like him being like, I got to get these Tech guys on my side.
He will hit you with a cowboy hat every now and then too.
RG3?
Yeah, he wore one Saturday morning.
I'm not going to name names, but my high school group chat, one guy in there who's cowboy adjacent was roasting it because it was a straw hat. It's in November.
It's off season, that's for sure. Jacob Rodriguez, however, he's right. He's doing it right. He has a felt hat on.
He does, man. It looked great.
So he took a selfie video and posted it. And because of the way his hat is shaped, it's like really wide in front. Like the bends are like out here, right? And so when you have that hat on and you do a selfie video with like the foreground of the hat, like it just looks very prominent in frame there. So it straight up looked like it was on backwards. Of course, it wasn't on backwards. And people know that, right? It looked backwards, but it wasn't.
Dude, I genuinely didn't know, which is I'm gonna air to KJ. KJ not only lived in Lubbock but played football for Texas Tech. So I'm gonna leave it to KJ.
Well, I'm gonna flat out say, I did not know, but what I immediately look for in the comments, as we'll get to, was none of the immediate responses were like, "Oh, it's correct," which made me only further believe.
It took a while. You're right.
Serious. This was like that made me think you were being serious and that they knew it. So I'm like, shit, I just don't know. I'm gonna stay out of this.
So Jacob Rodriguez,
if
you know anything about the guy other than the fact that he's a good football player, he's a cowboy hat wearer. Like this is his actual look. We're not talking about some guy who just threw a hat on just to for the TV spot there. Like he's an actual cowboy hat wearer. There it is right there.
There you go, Randy.
It looks like it straight up looks like it's on backwards.
Also, just extremely. The guy's a brick shit house.
He's good. I don't know.
Broad head, real wide, thick head.
Yeah, that's a fire hydrant. Wichita Falls by way of Minnesota. Do you know he was born in Minnesota?
I did not know that.
I just learned that this morning. I was trying to confirm hometown too.
Wichita Falls. Well, I've been to Wichita Falls a few times.
3-star, recruited Virginia. Played at Virginia a year. Transferred in. I don't know.
Played Virginia as a quarterback and then transferred to Texas Tech his sophomore year.
He was a quarterback?
As a linebacker.
There you go.
Correct.
Did not know. Anyway, I quote tweeted this video and I said,
okay.
Tech fans, your king wears a cowboy hat backwards. Just dropping a line. We're just dropping a line, see if you can get a little tug.
See, now you're engagement hacking, but you're going at it a different way. Because
Tech fans, they're an interesting bunch. If you aren't from around these parts or a Big 12 fan, you may not know that. But Texas Tech has a very rabid fan base. They love their Red Raiders, and I respect that about them. And so I knew that poking the hive a little bit was going to get somewhat of a response. I didn't know I was going to get called gay like 40 times, though. And that was not on my radar.
Yeah. Once I got word that you lived in Austin.
That's right. I have Austin in
gay liberal hippie.
Austin in my bio, so I'm just a gay liberal hippie from Austin who doesn't need to tell people in West Texas how to wear their cowboy hats.
Well,
the response I got, and I'll go through a few of them, Dave, here.
Okay. Only the ones you can.
Yeah, I can't go through all of them.
Have that dump button ready to rock.
Like the one guy.
Before you start, I just want to add one bit of credibility before you start too, though. Yes, from Austin, owns horses, has done more ranching or outdoor activity than not just guy from Austin. Let's clear that air. You do have some.
Doesn't do
small-
yoga.
My son owns 2 head of cattle, and that's a fact.
There you go. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we have a ranch. I'm from Austin. Like I'm not going to hide behind that. I am from Austin, which
Been
is
to
in
the saloon.
Texas, by the way.
Been to the saloon a few times.
Austin is in Texas. Yes, it is a blue city, as most big cities are. Anyway.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So I don't have any of these on screen right now, but I'm ready to find whatever you need.
I
Dylan.
was called an R-worded F slur.
Okay.
An R-worded F slur.
You know what? For Twitter, somewhat tame.
By Grok?
Yeah. Most of this is just people saying like how I'm from Austin. I need to shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's let's see. Started off with, we don't listen to anyone from Austin, especially a 40-year-old that wears his cap backwards as a fashion choice. That's fine.
42, right?
Yes. So, some kid who looked like about 16 in his profile picture said, "You're pushing 50, bud." Like, what does that have anything to do with how's that related to the discussion at all? And I'm
It's
not. I'm 42. I'm
Ad
42.
hominem attacks.
Yeah. LOL. One screenshot to Wash Media, and homeboy deletes this and runs for the hills. We got a real park dad over here trying to be a hero on social media. I think he thinks that Wash Media is like some big like reputable media company, and I'm just
A number of people reached out to me to see if I'd be firing you today.
Well, I tagged you in the right here. I said, please
We'll
don't
talk about that.
Please don't send this to my boss at D Carter Ruff at Wash Media.
Did he said park dad, meaning like, did he misunderstand that your son, like,
I
Park-
think so.
what would that even be? You're just a dad who likes to go to the parks?
I don't know.
This is a
I'm
interesting.
kind of
maybe that's
offended
like
now that you bring this up.
Is
I'm
that like a
shit,
tree
am I
hugger
part
thing?
dad?
Yeah,
don't know.
Dude, I hate going to cool parks. I don't know.
Yeah, someone took a picture of Brett's boots right here and put it on the
Oh,
TL.
that's tough.
I'm just kidding.
You gotta shrink.
Someone suggested that I wear my butt plug backwards.
That's not okay. Kind of funny.
Okay. Someone asked me if I'm genuinely mentally unstable. I don't think so. Not
Dude,
yet. Anyway.
unhinged.
People pointed out that I went to Texas State, which somehow discredits my opinion on cowboy hats because it's not West Texas.
You know who else went to Texas State is George Strait. So just
That's right.
just
That is George Strait.
Just kind of.
Someone's making fun of the fact that Texas underperformed this year. Like that somehow also discredits my take on cowboy hats. Let's see. Middle-aged man. Someone called me racist. Okay. I don't follow that. I guess because Jacob
would
Rodriguez
say,
is Hispanic. I didn't say anything
I
about
was
his
supposed to say,
race.
like, visually, you and
Ah.
Jacob Rodriguez look fucking related. Like, what are we doing?
Here's one. Randy, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see the still shot of Dave from Spooky Season when he's wearing a cowboy hat and a denim vest unbuttoned and with no shirt underneath.
I was hoping this would find its
Yeah.
way in. I have not seen this.
Someone said literally the same hat as your podcast host, and then that, which is fine. But then someone said, "Wait, this is Dylan Shivery's co-host? Oh, this is some Brokeback Mountain type shit."
I got that shit on. I did not realize this made its way into the conversation.
Dave was in this was for Halloween. Dave was in costume. He doesn't actually dress like this. That is his cowboy hat, but he doesn't dress like this.
They weren't roasting the hat.
No, they said
They know I'm a Stetson.
They said
man.
that you wear your hat just like Jacob Rodriguez does,
Thank
which is
you.
not entirely accurate.
Boy,
It's
they're
so
gonna be-
funny because the whole bit, like, oh god, they think that this is like a slam dunk, and it just wasn't.
Well, let me say. So I did talk to the board, and we are not going to terminate your position here. We are gonna after today. We're gonna suspend you for the rest of the week.
Okay,
That's all.
I will accept that. I'm really sorry. Here's some more gender spectrum comments.
Okay.
Someone said that I need to focus on the homelessness problem in Austin, and
Thank you.
homelessness and higher taxes, and stop worrying about someone else's cowboy hat.
This was your best response of the day.
100%. Was gonna bring this up if you didn't.
And what did you
Absolutely.
say?
I said, okay, I'll get back to fixing those problems before I weigh it or something like that. I don't know.
That was your because I missed. So I was at the brewery and this was going on, and I didn't realize how this blew up. So I spent like
It was a very slow burn. It didn't get any traction at first.
early evening. I started really looking through, and I was like, "Oh my god, this got out of hand." And I saw that, and I was like, "Yeah, this is the one. This is the one." I even saw you. I saw Aggie Twitter kind of jumping, getting your back a little bit, or at least jumping after our friends at Tech. This was good, man, and it was just cool to see all these Cowboys take some time from being out in the field to getting back on Twitter like a Cowboy does.
Yeah, just applying a little bit of logic here. If you are from Austin, if you live in Austin, until Austin fixes the high taxes and homelessness problem, you can't have an opinion on anything else.
I feel like that guy had an agenda.
You need to focus. If I were the mayor of Austin, maybe that would apply. You know.
Well, why don't you tell people how you voted?
Okay.
Come on, dude. Dude, they even posted your huaraches.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Somebody found Dylan's huaraches.
Someone pulled up a picture of my huaraches, which is a summer shoe, from a post I did in 2022.
Don't say summer shoe. You're not helping your case.
Which is a 2022 post. Someone dug way into my media archive.
They are.
That's not what I'm talking about, but that's from my Instagram.
Oh, that's tough.
People went to my Instagram and pulled that up and said I'm wearing my wife's shoes. Those are not my wife's shoes, but those are actually just my shoes, and I actually quite like them.
Those are sneaky gas.
But my bone-colored huaraches, someone pulled up.
I'm once again going. I have to fade out to you so I don't scroll on screen about what everyone else is saying while I go find this.
You're not responsible for what other people say, Randy. It's okay.
A lot of cactus.
I don't know where the huarache picture is, but it's in there somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard to follow.
Buried in. You gotta expand all these.
I thought I was going to pull into our
custody.
parking lot today, and it was going to look like Nick's. The Knicks parking lot with a bunch of like F-350s backed in and a bunch of dudes just ready.
Good old boys just waiting on their tailgates.
Just a bunch of just real Cowboys, no doubt about it. Just a lineage of Cowboys who also are very active on Twitter.
This response I got was because I said a guy on their favorite football team wore his hat backwards. Imagine if I said something like actually bad about the guy.
I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of their Luka. And if this was like, if you had done this about like Luka, I could see me piling on from an anonymous account. I would have smoked.
But would you have called me gay?
No,
like
no, probably
I feel
not.
like that's
I would never.
That's like the lowest level one where like it implies some like the F. I feel like there's a stark difference between the F word and gay when it's said in this context. I mean, I'm not saying it's better,
right.
but I feel like
I feel you.
I
feel you.
like take away some.
Well, I should also point out that his wife commented.
You know,
His wife quote tweeted me, and she didn't say anything mean to me, but she said it's a custom hat shape. Do better, and because she quote tweeted, all the tech fans like, oh, I want to back up the princess of Lubbock. I don't know. And so they're all like, her post got a lot of traction too. Like, look at this fucking idiot. Like, I'm sure she's gonna see this dude. And
she told you to do
give
better.
you a heart.
I'm
Sneaky, my back's looking good in that one photo where you're fake paddling me.
What is it? I didn't see
this is one here that says it was a response. Someone said it looks like you cheat on your wife with men in the gym.
Oh, that's
And
right.
He said
That's
no,
right.
and someone responded with me bent over, and then also Dylan paddling Dave.
Dude, zoom in.
That's okay. That's actually pretty funny.
It says that you might be onto something.
Did I just take a picture of your thick backside, and that was the context of that?
Yeah, I think I was just bent over.
What did I say?
How am I supposed to podcast with this going on?
Okay.
It was me bent over doing something in the studio.
They don't even know.
Dude, they dug through to find any shred of evidence that I was actually a homosexual. This is what they came up with.
Thank God you never retweeted the Bendy tweet.
Oh my God. Yeah, no kidding.
So
We paddling Dave at the pool.
So his wife, she is a Air Force pilot, correct?
Oh, I've known nothing about her.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Thank you for warning me of a force field because I was about to be.
Well, no,
a little bit bothered by
it hit
this
me
concept.
that they are. If this hasn't happened yet, I'd be surprised. But I feel like they are so primed to be USAA's post Gronk campaign. The fact that he's gonna be there, the Heisman finalist, and she's done combat, flew helicopters or planes. I don't know her actual backstory, but this seems like a real layup for our friends at USAA.
Yeah, you're probably right.
God, that's a tough position for your feet.
Yeah,
how did you post that?
The rest of the picture was pretty dope, and it was for Chelsea's birthday, and I was like, I don't know.
I mean, what do you do?
My son's in the picture too. It's a great picture.
Like Wizard of Oz.
I just had my feet. I was caught in an awkward, like I can barely reach the ground, so I have to like as a set of base and like ground my feet a little bit, and I did it.
That's almost the same position Portnoy's feet were when he was getting dragged out of the stadium.
Yeah, the feet aren't a good look in that picture.
Tech, dude.
Jacob Rodriguez, if you're listening, I don't have anything against you, man. You're fine, dude.
The best response of the night,
And your wife, for that matter.
was from they're a very lovely couple, and I'm very happy for them. That being said, I want to the Aggie who responded to her said he went in and asked for a custom hat, or what was it? It said, "Yeah, can I get a custom hat? I'd like it backward, please."
Dude, I saw that. Yeah, can you shape mine backwards?
I swear to God, part of the reason
that was funny.
I wanted to like get some jokes off and some bits on this. I didn't know what was right, what was wrong.
Right.
I texted this to like my friends who like are actually in that world, and they're like, it's probably custom.
Someone told me it was a bull rider's crease.
Sure, sounds great.
Don't know if that's a thing.
I'm wearing
Hey,
Sauconies.
I'm just a city boy. I don't know if that's a bull rider's crease. But it could
I never rode a bull. I was strictly Bronx.
be. Look, hand up. I'm not a bull rider. I wouldn't know. Never ridden a bull in my life.
I did back up my Jeep Grand Cherokee at Nick's south of the Loop one time though.
Did you?
I did.
You popped trunk on them?
I didn't pop trunk on anybody, but you catch me. I dabbled. My time there was, from a social standpoint, was positive.
Dude, Twitter and social media in general, but Twitter especially, is such an interesting place. It is so easy for people just to get so angry over the most meaningless shit.
Dude, we didn't even talk about like you were challenging people to combat.
Oh yeah, I was.
Like that was the main thing. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was. I called several people a pussy. Some dude said I was 5'7", and I was like, all right, man, why don't you come get it then or something? I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I said fight me, pussy boy, to this guy Josh. He spent a good part of his afternoon coming at me.
Come on, Josh also has the cactus in his.
Dude, that's the identifier for a Texas Tech fan. You have the cactus emoji.
I'm gonna make that mine
in your name.
I'm gonna infiltrate. Man, this must have been tough for our friend Landry.
Landry had a comment early on. He called me a silly bitch. I think he kind of knew the deal. He knew not to take it too seriously.
I feel like that was probably the flair. Like he was subtly like letting everyone else know because of his comment.
Did Aztec guy?
He was put. He was.
I was gonna say they probably called in the boys that way.
No,
maybe it was Landry's response to me that got me onto Tech Twitter.
Maybe. It probably helped with the algorithm.
I didn't see anything from Aztec.
Aztec guy's soft now. He got married. He's soft. He lost it, dude.
He didn't come at me.
He had to have.
What a pussy.
You probably blocked him. That's why you didn't see it.
What a pussy.
Did you block him?
No, I've never blocked him. I've muted him in the past.
I bet Coach Beans was coming for your ass.
Let's see.
Dude.
What did Aztec say?
Man. What, Randy? What's so funny?
This is the guy that said he was going to screenshot it and send it to Wash Media, and then when he tagged you, it said, "Don't send it to D. Carter Ruff, my boss." He said, "Man's an attorney for the state of Texas. I'd assume you would expect a little more integrity from your staff. My firm sure as hell wouldn't stand for anyone being begging pussies to come fight while representing the brand in their bio."
Man,
they think we're a law firm.
That guy thinks way too highly of law firms.
A law firm called Washed Media.
Call Busby and ask.
My firm sure wouldn't stand for anyone begging pussies to come fight while representing their brand.
What an eventful Saturday you had.
It was fun, man.
We do have a good
I
job.
want to applaud Dylan because thinking back to when Texas left the Big 12, the final year in the Big 12, I don't know who you had on the schedule. I think you might have had Texas. And we talked about it on Too Much Dip, like, I won't say like anxiety. There's no concern, but we knew there was such an amount of chatter. Like there was no way that Texas was going to win the game, blah, 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 blah. But we discussed how bad it would be if they did win it. and what the mentions would look like in perpetuity, having that on the record
Oh God.
going forward. And I think your approach in general to dealing with college football Twitter at that point was like a flat out mute, not here for it. So
You're right.
having gone from that to yesterday or whatever Saturday, where it was just casual, lobbing out bombs and responses,
Yeah. When it comes to shit talk,
it was beautiful.
yeah,
It was beautiful.
I don't like when people shit talk football to me, so I don't initiate it. You're right. But this seemed like it was enough away from the actual football field that it
True.
was like, you know what, I'm gonna have some fun with some Tech fans today. They didn't even find out that I'm a T-shirt fan either. Imagine that. That could have gotten real ugly.
Oh man.
I did not go to UT. Hand up. I did grow up here.
God.
Well done. Well done.
It's just a big content day for me. Did you pick up any followers?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I got a few followers. That was nice.
Oh man.
Maybe a few unfollows too, and that's okay.
I'm disappointed in Aztec guy. You think you know somebody, and then they go MIA on like
Yeah, what's his deal?
that's a guy like a healthy scratch on the Super Bowl.
Maybe he doesn't want to get muted again.
That's probably it.
Yeah, he should have come at me. The Gambling Gauchos came at me a little bit.
Oh, we've had them on.
Remember them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they mean?
Good dude.
No, they weren't mean. They just quote tweeted. I put to promote this episode. I did a little video of me in a cowboy hat, and they quote tweeted and said, "Texas fans, your king wears a cowboy hat backwards."
That's good. Okay.
It's good.
All right.
I'll give him a little RT for that.
Man, I don't know, man.
It's funny because in this video, I'm wearing the hat I'm wearing now. When you have the camera close on you like that in selfie mode, it does make it look extra wide in front.
Dude's fucking head
See?
is so
Yeah.
It looks
huge.
wider in front there than it does, I think,
Oh,
at a
man.
wider angle.
Well, that is strange. Yeah.
Yeah. So a little optical illusion going on with the Jacob Rodriguez video, but it is a wide set bend. Very wide.
We call that a bull rider's crease, but I wouldn't expect
that's
you to
just
know
one of them
that.
Bull Riders creases. That's a real cowboy.
That's how we wore him in
Yeah,
Duncanville.
he's a real cowboy right there.
Well, guys,
Good stuff.
if you're that mad about it, maybe go start a website. Do so by going to Squarespace. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Squarespace Analytics. Man, I'd love to see the analytics on your action on Saturday. I'd love to see you know what? If I want to go see how many people went and visited washmedia.com, I can go do that
That's
with
right.
Squarespace Analytics. Make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive built-in analytics tool. Review traffic, learn where to focus engagement, and track revenue from bookings, invoices, or product sales all in one place. Go to squarespace.com/Steam for your free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Squarespace.com/Steam for your free trial. Ready to launch? Use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Let's switch gears here because you weren't the only one getting roasted in an epic, vulgar fashion. Unhinged.
This guy,
Elon did Rogan again.
I see people say this about Elon. That he's so desperately, more than anything in life, just wants for people to think he's a funny person, and he just doesn't have the funny gene whatsoever.
Can you play the clip?
But he keeps trying.
Yeah. I did not watch this interview. To be completely transparent, you're never going to catch me watching a Elon Musk, Joe Rogan podcast. It seems like Elon's kind of sneaky doing the flat top now. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so we're talking about
Grok's unhinged mode,
yeah. Let's just
and
see
how you can have fun with it at parties.
This is after you ask a girl if you're allowed to meet her, then you do this.
If you want to have a good time or like make people really laugh at a party, you can use Grok and you can say, do a vulgar roast of someone. And Grok it's gonna be an epic vulgar roast. You can even say, like, take a picture of like make a vulgar roast of this person based on their appearance of people at the party.
So take a photo of them.
Yeah, just literally point the camera at them and now do a vulgar roast of this person, and then keep saying no, make it even more vulgar. Use forbidden words. Even more, and just keep repeating even more vulgar. Eventually, it's like holy fuck, you know. It's like, I mean, it's trying to jam a rocket up your ass, like and have it explode, and it's
What?
like
Pause it.
It's like,
How is it like that at all?
I don't know.
I think he's saying that maybe Grok will say like, "I want to jump a rocket up your ass and make it explode." Maybe I think that's maybe what he's trying to say.
I can tell you, that's not a good pickup line. We need the epic vulgar roast clip for the This Weekend in Fun.
You want
Can I make that request now?
maybe yeah,
Dude,
sure. why not?
the fact that Joe like even like feigns laughter,
You got to play along with it.
dude, there's no way he thinks this is funny.
He tries to move on from it. He goes, well, it's crazy that Grok keeps getting better and better. That's like to move the conversation along. But Elon's like, no, let's keep talking about the epic roast. It's so bad, dude.
It comes across as somebody who's never been to an actual party, and I don't mean with status and money like after the last 10 years of being Elon. I mean like in their formative years have been to a party or whatever.
I was gonna say he
And so it's
literally was drinking wine with the honey badger. What are you talking
That's
about?
true.
Sure.
The clutch
Sure.
move.
Whatever. But maybe my favorite part of this is you take a picture of the person and Joe Rogan feels the need to clarify. Or one way or the other, the person says, you just take a picture of them. Yeah, you literally point your camera at them. And I'm like,
Yeah, we know.
how is that the verification of like you take a picture of them? I guess maybe he's saying like you upload a picture versus you like live take it right there and give it to Grok. But I'm like, okay.
Do you want to know? Some people actually like tried this, and I'll read you a little bit of what an unhinged roast might sound like or read like.
Is it epic unhinged?
You tell me. All right, buckle up, you absolute discount bin human. But is that a Saudi prince? You crawled in here begging for an epic roast in unhinged mode, like a masochistic Roomba that keeps slamming into the same wall, hoping this time it'll feel good. I get it. You want me to stop, Dylan? I'm not going to. I'm going to keep reading.
That's really what it
Wait,
says.
is it roasting the person who uploaded?
I guess. I don't know who it's roasting. It's this guy. Okay, this is it says you're the kind of person who puts visionary in their bio, but your biggest life achievement is managing to microwave fish at work without getting fired. Yet your personality is so dry it makes the Sahara look like a water park.
Epic.
Dude, I can just envision Elon like reading this and just laughing his ass off.
See, this is kind of like the guy. This is probably really good for guys who want to just hear like random slurs at comedy shows. And it's like, well, you said the word you're not supposed to say.
Paul Walker.
That's funny. I find that funny. Of all the capabilities of AI, like all that it's doing, and this is what has him excited. He's got to tell Joe Rogan about it. Unhinged mode. Come on.
There's an unhinged roast happening. Bro, let's go out this weekend.
He is such a nerd.
I need somebody to do this to like a family member over the weekend. Can I get you to like do an unhinged roast of your son?
Yeah.
KJ, can you do your neighbor, the skin suit guy?
No, it's not happening. But I have a question though. How could we get this from cringe to great? And everything I just heard, you kind of with AI, you always think like, okay, what source material did they feed to this to like create this output? And everything I heard guarantees that they never gave it any material from, I don't know, we'll say 12 to 26-year-old
Reddit
black
commenter.
youth. No, fuck Reddit. That's probably where they started. But there was no looking ass fucking format in there. Like the delivery and everything we just heard could have been so much better.
It's
and
like
way more problematic.
Yes.
If they went that route.
It's like if Elon personally wrote the code for this in his style of humor. You're right. If it was like, yo, old backward cowboy hat looking ass, like shit like that would be fucking great. That would actually be funny.
It would be funny to hear Elon delivering it. I might keep that clip longer, but
if it was a bunch of just 15
talk about whether or not it's problematic or not, and then everybody on who would say it is could be just called woke, and you'd move on. But this shit just sucks.
This shit does suck.
KJ,
big head looking ass.
I got served. So complete pivot. Like end of last week, I got served a reel, and it was, the AI voice that people use in like reels and stuff, and it's just real generic. It was pictures of these 3 administrators at a school, and all it was that kind of roasting with some words at the end that I won't use for like 3 minutes. And I went and looked it up, and it said, because I was like, surely this isn't real. Like, kids didn't make this and upload this, because it's like got all these views now, and it's a real school in Memphis. And these kids, whoever did it under like an anonymous account, they roasted these administrators, and it was down like the next day. But it was like they posted their principal, and it was like, I was like, I can't believe this didn't happen more. But it was like ping pong forehead looking ass. And dude, it went on for like 3 minutes, and they're just roasting, and it was really crude graphics put on, like a ping pong table put onto his forehead, and I was like, I can't believe this.
Old ping pong head looking ass.
Somebody got in big trouble for this.
That shit's funny.
Yes,
it was
take
hilarious.
That TikTok plus, I always think of like Jesus and Miro when they would do their AKAs, and like the absurdity of they do like a minute and a half of like their own AKA. It's the same shit, plus maybe like the Daily Show element of you got a visual going on over here. Mash that up with black TikTok. Do that AI.
Yes.
I would do what I did, what I was thinking over the weekend, which is replace all the Kids Bop artists with AI vocalists, because who the fuck knows who they are anyway, and you just print money. That's my investment.
Dude, if you drop looking ass at the end of an insult, it takes it to another level.
There was a song that came out like 15 years ago. It was called Lookin' Boy. It was like something looking boy. And there's a line in it that says David Ruffin looking boy. David Ruffin, of course, of the Temptations.
Correct.
And I'm not kidding. For like 2 years, I'd have random people reach out and be like, dude, why? They're like, why are they saying David Ruff looking boy? I'm like, it's not David Ruff. It's not. They're saying David Ruffin. It's different.
That's
but
good.
Yeah, it was really, really random time. Yeah, all in all, dude, you got to stop platforming Elon.
I have a blanket characterization of anyone who uses Epic in a non-ironic way.
I know you do.
And I just can't be your friend.
Even if I'm typing it out ironically in like a social post, I always think like Dylan's going to read this, and if it doesn't read in the right way, he's going to be like mad about it.
2000s, like 2000 to 2005, whenever that word hit its peak on the internet, it exposed all the just dorks in the world, and Elon's still there. He's still there.
Dylan never watched Epic Rap Battles of History, and it shows. Or Epic Mealtime. Come on, dude.
So epic. You won the internet today. This same person that says both of those.
Do you remember Epic Beard Man?
Kinda.
He's like this old I don't know if he's a homeless guy, like old big guy with a beard, and he got on like a city bus, and he's like an old guy, and he like whipped this guy's ass. It's the guy. It's the guy who at the end says, "Call the ambulance."
Call the ambulance.
That's Epic Beard Man.
Yeah,
and that's like the first time I remember seeing it. I was like, "Oh, damn, dude!"
That went big because of Tosh. Tosh.0 used to just run the internet for a while with all the viral videos before we had our algorithms.
KJ, we'll give you the last word.
Let's really quick. I'm not even gonna do a whole segment, but shouts to a weekend full football slate. Are you talking about that, or are you talking about?
Oh, it was on Elon. We got a whole other. Yeah,
okay,
we're about to get Slatey.
Let's move on. I got nothing else. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure we're wrapping.
Okay. Beard's looking good though.
Epic.
It is looking. Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, I love the gray, man.
Little salty dog.
The gray's.
Little salty dog.
The gray's a look.
You know, if you choose to shave that beard, can I recommend using our good friends at Harry's?
Dude,
new sponsor alert, baby.
New but old sponsor alert.
Sponsor back in the fold alert.
They sent us a new handle
Yes.
Plus razor, and it's like metal and heavy and really awesome. I freaking love it.
I've used other razors in the past that get dull like really quickly. For me, I'm very particular about it. I've got very sensitive skin, and so like if I use it a couple times and I feel like it's not, I hate going through them. I don't have that experience with Harry's. The craftsmanship that Dylan just mentioned, it's one of my favorite. It's the favorite razor in my household right now. It's right there.
No,
It's an
I agree.
elite tier razor.
I absolutely agree.
They just launched that brand new razor you refer to. It's called the Harry's Plus. Harry's spent 10 years developing their most advanced razor yet, an entire decade of R&D, research and development. For the smoothest possible shave, this is their biggest launch in the history of the company. If you're looking for an incredibly advanced shave but still want to pay less than other premium brands, Harry's Plus is for you. It's got the advanced pivoting system to make reaching all corners of your face even easier, and it's got the refined blade technology for an even closer, more comfortable shave. The weighted metal handle that you mentioned is their heaviest handle yet for more control. I like that. I don't like it when I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I do too.
Feels like I'm really grabbing onto something, really just getting after it. With Harry's, you get barbershop quality shave with German engineered blades. Each blade is honed at 3 different angles to cut hair cleanly at the root without tugging. And the cost, even after all this, Harry's Plus still costs less than the Gillette Fusion, a premium shave without the premium markup, and you can get a risk-free trial. If you don't love your shave, Harry's makes it right, no questions asked. The risk-free trial means there's zero downside to giving it a shot. For a limited time, our listeners can get Harry's Plus trial set for only $10 at harrys.com/steam. This set includes the all-new Harry's Plus razor, 1 refined 5-blade cartridge, a 2-ounce foaming gel, and a travel cover to protect your blades on the go. Just go to harrys.com/steam to claim this offer, and after you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about it. Please tell them please support our show. Tell them Circling Back sent you. That's harrys.com/steam.
Love their body wash too, by the way, and their shave gel.
Oh, I haven't tried the body wash.
Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. Smells awesome.
We got a big one Friday. Pretty big little ball game.
We do have a big one Friday.
Purdue IU.
The top 5 Aggies of Texas A&M, who may or may not wear their cowboy hats the right way, I don't know, will be in Austin. Day after Thanksgiving. Back to the tradition of having it on the Friday after Thanksgiving. And I don't know what to think. Arch looked, and I know they played Arkansas, which has a pretty poor defense, but he looked awesome. 6 touchdowns.
Poor us defense, if you know what I'm saying.
Poor us defense. But it's weird because beginning of the season, I'm like, all right, the defense is going to be really good, or was really good. Offense, not so good. And now it's kind of flipped. I'm not saying the offense is really good now, but the offensive line has figured it out. They allowed just, I think, like 3 pressures on Saturday against that Arkansas defense. Held up really well, and Arch was just throwing it around the yard. Looked really, really good. Still no running game. Don't know what the hell's going on there. And the defense is just getting gashed, man. Arkansas has a good offense.
Taylor Green
Looks
good.
Their running back, R.J. Washington, I want to say his name is. I'm not exactly sure. That dude's a dog. He trucked Michael Taft at one point, just totally
That was a
embarrassed
tough
him.
scene.
That was a tough scene. He's really good. Their offense is good. But it's not just Arkansas. Georgia, Vanderbilt, these teams all put up a lot of yards on the Texas defense. I don't know what's going on there. Secondary is not holding up very well.
Did you see that Georgia
poses a
player got
problem.
arrested?
Yeah, I did. So, now I'm more concerned about the defense than I am the offense, which is the opposite of how I felt, a couple months ago.
They made big plays at the right time.
Yeah, they still have Colin Simmons just disrupting everything in the backfield.
No Ant Hill, right? He didn't play?
He did not play against Arkansas, which we felt that big time, him not being there. But he expected to be back for A&M, so that's good. Although we had another linebacker who had a targeting penalty in the second half, so he's got to miss the first half. He's a starter. That sucks. I don't know what to think, man. I this game, A&M could win by 20. Texas could pull it out, and I wouldn't be shocked. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think Texas has a decent. It's at home, and Texas at home has been a different team, really. So I I wouldn't be shocked if Texas won. I'm not expecting it, so don't come at me for that. A&M's really good, obviously. They have a lot of speed on offense, and it should be fun.
Can I say my my little corner of southwest Austin was prime viewing for the pre-flyover?
Was it?
Oh yeah. Brett and I were like getting back from the store as it was like going over.
It's sick.
It
What was
It
it?
was sick.
What kind of jet?
Just a couple.
I bet Brett.
Cool jets.
He didn't call
Brett
it
would
out.
call it out.
He didn't call it out, but it was cool. Like that, just we happened to be outside at that moment. To get
I
to,
know
like,
what
see
they
him.
are,
Flyovers are
but
the
I don't
best.
want to say it because in case they're top secret.
Right. Dude, flyovers are just the fucking best, man. They get me so
Could have been
hyped.
Jacob Rodriguez's wife, apparently.
That's right.
That's right.
KJ, Pony's back in the fold.
Yes. Saturday was a wonderful day. Ponies absolutely dismantled Louisville, who admittedly was without their starting quarterback, and they've been without their starting 2 running backs for the last couple of weeks. But neither of those teams or neither of those players, any of those players, play defense. We demolished them. We took them apart on offense and defense. It was a complete game put on by the Ponies. It was tremendous to see their best game start to finish without question. Clicking at the right time. But none of that mattered. The way that SMU had a shot to get back into the playoffs meant that they needed to win their last 2. Louisville this week, Cal next week, and they needed one of 2 things to happen. Virginia lose to Virginia Tech next week, or you needed Georgia Tech to lose to Pitt. And then Pitt could lose to Miami to make it better, but whatever. Georgia Tech has been in a lot of close games this year, but they have shown that offensively, like they average 460 yards a game. Balanced attack, great RPOs, good quarterback, sound team, and their secondary and their defense is just shit. And they have been, even against, I can't remember who it was last week, like Stanford maybe. They played somebody who was terrible and very close, very likely could have lost the game. But yeah, Georgia Tech lost to Pitt. Shouts to Pat Narduzzi for almost selling the game by going for it on 4th down in its own 30 when he was up 14. Because then Georgia Tech proceeded to score immediately and have like 3 minutes left and 3 timeouts to get a stop and score again and go to overtime. And all of that almost happened until it didn't. And Pitt got a late touchdown to seal it. So all SMU has to do is beat Cal, who just fired their coach over the weekend because they lost to Stanford and whatever you call it, the game, the big game, whatever they call the Stanford, the rivalry game, whatever you call it. So yeah, SMU headed to Charlotte most likely if they take care of business against the competent Cal team. And then it's just up to Virginia. If Virginia beats Va-Tech, they'll play Virginia. If they do not, could be 5,000 different teams. ACC is an absolute shit show after that. Could be Pitt, could be Miami, could even be Georgia Tech, could be Duke. Who cares?
There's a path.
But if SMU is there, there's a path for us to go to the playoffs. We'd be favored against, I think, everybody but maybe Georgia Tech.
Okay. Man, I had admittedly written SMU off.
Yeah.
And now here we
The
are.
Wake Forest loss.
I'd like to see remind me quarterback's name, Sock kid.
Kevin Jennings.
I'd like to see him get another crack at it because that Penn State game last year was like really tough. I'm like, you know what? Would love to see. Not say I don't know if SMU deserves it. I haven't like thought that out. But I mean, if they win the ACC, they win the ACC. So let's see what happens.
SMU would have earned it. How about I say that to be a homer? If they do. Now, really quickly, I want to hit on the other slate games, and then can we talk what the playoff projections look like for a hot second?
Yeah.
Ohio State, Michigan. Obviously, there's 2 massive games. Well, 3 massive games this weekend. We've talked about one with Texas A&M and Texas. Georgia Tech is on Friday as well. Georgia's favored by 13.5 at Georgia Tech, which last year Georgia Tech double overtime, maybe triple overtime, I think should have beat them. Dan Jackson with the fumble, forced fumble in the hole.
Yeah.
And there was one other penalty that was kind of bullshit that Georgia won off of, and that was at Georgia. But Ohio State, Michigan. Ohio State's favored at Michigan plus 10. Ohio State's lost to Michigan 4 straight times. Favored by 10. Ohio State hasn't played anybody since playing Texas, and that was what, 14-10? What was the final? 14-7?
14-7?
14-7.
14-7. And like Ohio State made a couple tremendous plays because they've got insane wide receivers, but it was a sound game by Texas that like kept things close, and Arch wasn't really who he is now at that point. So I'm saying 10's way the fuck too many at Michigan. That's just too many.
We had a larger Michigan conversation before the show with Brett out there because we were just kind of talking about how like nobody's really, or we're down here, you're not getting any Michigan conversation. We're like, wait, so who have they lost to? And it's like, wait, if they win this, how do you keep Michigan? Michigan 2-loss team, right?
If they
quality
win,
losses.
oh,
They have quality losses.
yeah, Oklahoma and who?
Oklahoma, USC.
USC.
So we were just like, they need.
I think they get in.
Well, but then they need some things to happen to get into the championship game, but they may be better off not getting into the championship game because if you've got 2 quality losses and you beat number 1 team in the country, I don't know. I'm not saying I think Michigan's a team that's going to get in and make any noise, but it's just like, man, I feel like that conversation, SEC Big 12 bias down here, but like we just have not heard much about them.
And I think it goes back to the thing I bitch about all year long is these nonsense rankings. And we say like, oh, well, it won't matter if they win their games. And I think this is a prime example of like, yeah, it does, because now we're talking about can Michigan jump from wherever into the conversation. Whereas like Texas is just outside that bubble of discussion, but then Notre Dame and Miami with 2 losses, like they should be in that discussion with Notre Dame, Miami, frankly. Like, I don't know why you would rank them so far below Notre Dame and Miami.
People forget Davis Warren beat Ohio State last year.
The eventual national champion.
Friend of the
Ohio
show.
State. That's right.
Best dude in college football. And then Bama, Auburn. Bama's favored by 5.5 on the road. All of the games that I listed, A&M, Texas, Georgia, Georgia Tech. We had mentioned Tech, West Virginia. That should be a foregone conclusion. Miami, Pitt. All home dogs for all of these massive games, which is interesting. Notre Dame's favored by 33.5 at Stanford. Stanford, who like isn't that bad. Like they're not a good team. It won't be close after what Notre Dame just did to Syracuse, but like 33.5 is a fucking huge line on the road. But Bama, Auburn, if Bama loses to Auburn, that completely blows up what's going to happen in the SEC. That makes it what? Georgia and A&M if A&M wins, or Georgia and Ole Miss if A&M loses in the SEC title game. Is that the outcome?
I don't know.
That's a big if.
Either,
Ole Miss.
It sounds right. I have no clue.
Ole Miss is in like uncharted territory with what they've got going into the Egg Bowl with Lane. All but done to LSU if you listen to some people, and then he's going to have a decision post Egg Bowl, and
I could see them coming out really flat this weekend.
It's really interesting, like just from like a personnel standpoint of like what these guys are going to even look like. Like, do they even like him?
It's an awkward locker room.
It's insanely
The
awkward.
quarterback posted about it. The quarterback had to go and I don't know, had to, but posted today regarding like the amount of focus on a 1-game season that the team has. Your quarterback is out there putting out a statement.
Yeah,
that's
like
absurd.
from like I like Ole Miss. I've got friends who went to Ole Miss. I'd like that. Brett's really into it, and I get a lot. We all get a lot of unsolicited Ole Miss information, which I enjoy.
Well, he went there.
Famously. He's a donor. And it's like, okay, so yeah, I know a lot about this program. But there is part of me, if they lose this game, it is going to be, it's just an absolute stunning indictment on what not to do as a head coach, and just the biggest ego check. It's bizarre. If they were to lose this game, it would be bizarre. It's
Well,
not out of the
yes.
question because Mississippi State they've had a lot of games this season that they've been in the mix to win against better teams and just haven't executed. And it's a rivalry game. Like whom?
Like who?
Like whom?
Thank you. Thank you. I want to ask this. Like, let's say they take care of business here. They'd be a one-loss team. Obviously, no question about it in the playoff. But would a first-round embarrassment, because they'd be at home, would a first-round embarrassment
To the Ponies?
not say the same thing? It could be to the Ponies. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Like, and if it's not SMU, like it probably is going to be, I guess it will either be SMU
Tulane?
or whatever. I guess so. It most likely wouldn't be anybody else. The ACC champion is who they likely will play.
Okay.
Maybe Miami if somehow Miami gets in. But let's just assume they get embarrassed in that first round. Even if you do this Egg Bowl right, they win big. I still think fucking it up in the first round is just as an indictment on how not to handle this. I think that would, like, you have to get through that game for this whole saga to not have affected your team, in my opinion.
He's going to hear it. Like, short of like making the Final Four, he's going to hear it, I think. So
You mean if he sticks around? If he continues to coach Ole Miss? Yeah. Oh, that'll be a really bad look.
Is there a scenario where he says he's taking that job, they win, they're hosting a home playoff game, and he's not sticking around?
Absolutely.
It seems like it's based on what we've
that
seen.
seems like the most
that
likely
seems like
scenario.
it's very likely to happen.
I don't know, man.
You brought it, KJ. I think you had this point, and I stole your valor because I used this point at Meanwhile Brewing with some of the other dads. You noted that, like, okay, so the offer on the table allegedly from LSU is like $90 million, and you're like, is Lane Kiffin done enough to make double what James Franklin's going to make?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that's just like a really interesting way to put it, because like if you just lay it all out there and look at accomplishments of head coaches, it's like, what's the real difference between these coaches? Like James Franklin is not online at all and doesn't do weird shit. Like,
I mean, if you
hasn't gotten left at a tarmac.
if you rank all the head coaches in college football, where does Lane Kiffin fall for you? Like the bottom half of the top 10?
I was gonna say top 10, yeah, like
Probably.
but
Number one of available is probably the thing, you know? I
Right.
agree with y'all on ranking, but but it just seems so strange that we're getting like insane about this offer at a time where like you would think that these institutions would be making more James Franklin-esque offers. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
come down to fucking earth. It's just strange that he's generating.
And LSU
and
is just made this mistake, literally.
if the smoke, if a quarter of the stuff that I'm seeing from like LSU people in the know that's getting texted our way, it's like, fucking, this is insane. Like, this is almost like if people knew, like, if it's true, like a lot of this stuff is kind of embarrassing. It's like, dude, what are y'all doing? Not even that it's for Lane Kiffin, just that they're doing this for a college football coach. But it's like, dude, if I don't know, it's like they're rolling out it's like it's Nick Saban. It's like they're trying to get Saban, but it's Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. They're going after like
Might be peaking right now and might be on still have a lot of really good years of coaching. Like this is like the best form of Lane Kiffin. You're going to pay for future performance, but it's bizarre, dude.
But are we setting the bar to where it's unachievable? Because
Yes.
LSU's had their former two head coaches win a national championship, not named Brian Kelly. Shouts to his son for embarrassing everyone who watched the video of him.
3BK. Can't watch it.
We didn't even talk about the fact that we're talking about an LSU team that barely beat Western Kentucky.
That's
at
tough.
home. At home. Anyways, prior two head coaches have won a national title within their first 4 years. And then they still ended in a way where the university was happy that they were hiring somebody new. Les Miles never coached again. Edo has not coached again. Neither of them were leaving to take other jobs. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a Jimbo leaving FSU like, hey, it worked out. We got our natty. We had some problems, but like, then he took a bigger job. So how do you see this going positively if you get Lane? Let's say he wins a natty second year. You've clearly learned that that's not enough. So like, are you really fucking telling yourself that in today's market, in today's era, you can ask for more than that? Dabo's got 2, and that's only lasting so long credibility wise. Like I know shit's changed between now and then, but like it's disgusting how big of a like bar that they're setting for Lane. I don't think Nick Saban could meet that bar.
It feels like that there are generic comment politicians. It feels like the governor's office, anybody else in who's an elected official, is using this as like, okay, I want to. This is almost a campaign issue for them, like for future. Be like, look, I'm the guy, I'm the person who helped get Lane Kiffin here. So it's like a short-term thing, and it's like that's the way it's being treated, I think, and it's really insane. It's insane, but it is the current state of college football, and that's where we're at. So, you guys got anything else on Slate?
Not on Slate, but I just wanted 2 questions about college football playoff projections that I've had as I've seen the recent ones. First is all personal, selfish. It's like, oh man, wouldn't it be fucking lit if SMU played at Texas Tech? Whatever. That's a simple answer. Yes. Is it problematic that I'm just outright saying like, yeah, I'm not going to Oxford, Mississippi? And it's not because I'm like fearing a Happy Valley experience and like, oh my gosh, we're going to lose by so much. I just don't know that I want to physically go to Oxford, Mississippi and root for the opposing team. Like,
why is that though?
Safety concerns. I don't know, man. I feel like safety concerns.
Okay.
It might be unnecessary. It's not like there's examples of that, anything bad happening. But again, it's the end of the year. I've already met my deductible. What do I have to lose? Still, like,
you're worried about instead of one like 5'7" kid in Happy Valley, you're worried about like 30 to 50 5'7" kids in Happy Valley or in Oxford.
Yeah, in the orchard or whatever they call it, the Grove.
Short khaki shorts. You know what? It's gonna be cold, so probably khakis with the crease. Yeah.
Barber jackets.
We'll worry about it when we get there. I'll be back on it or something before then. But every projection I've seen for the top 4, and this I think impacts anybody you're rooting for, has said like Ohio State, Indiana, in whatever order, SEC champion, Georgia's up there. A&M's up there, Bama's up there in some order. I know we shifted from last year of giving the top 4 and like the bye to like whatever and not allowing more than one conference. But are we seriously like making it completely okay to blindly say that Big Ten and SEC title game, like it doesn't give them, they don't give 2 shits what happens. Like they're not going to lower anybody outside the top 4. Like number 4 could get blown out by 50 and they're not going to drop them to 5. Is basically what every projection's like comfortably telling me.
Yeah.
And that's bizarre to be like, oh, Indiana's never lower than 2. Like, so you're going to say Indiana's going to play Ohio State potentially, Michigan game aside, and they could lose, and people are going to still be like, well, it's fucking Indiana. They got to stay top 2. Yeah, right.
I mean, you're playing in a bonus football game that you have to earn your way into that game. So, I mean, logically, it does make some sense, but yeah, it could look bad if you get just your doors blown off.
Whoa. What makes you think that
like they stay in the playoffs?
IU isn't going to win. That IU's winning this Friday. What do you? For
sure, Randall.
Maybe Purdue does an upset.
Oh yeah, sorry, Randy. I forgot that they've got their rival.
It could happen.
They did. Purdue did lose to IU last year, 66-0. So I don't think that they're going to be putting up that much numbers.
I don't know. All I'm saying is it looks likely that SMU would play if they'd be the 11 seats. They play whoever's in that 6th spot. So I'm hoping for some disruption up top because in order for it to be Tech, like something needs to fall. Because I will go to Tech, I will go to Indiana, I will go to Notre Dame. I'm pretty much just saying I'm not going to go to Bama, Georgia, or Ole Miss. Is kind of where my head's at. I'd go to Texas or I'd go to A&M. Give me any of them.
Okay. All I'm saying, after saying nothing about them, but all I'm saying, not a lot of people talking about Oregon. A couple gritty wins without like any of their wide receivers, including Decorian Moore, the best freshman in the country. I'm just saying Oregon is a team that I feel like the general population is sleeping on outside of the Pac Northwest. I'm not sleeping on them. I'm just saying, watch out for Oregon.
Quack.
Fair.
Thank you.
I don't know. Maybe I'd go to Eugene. I don't know what those.
You
tickets
go to
are like,
Eugene.
though. That's costly, but it'd be much friendlier. Much friendlier.
You'd end up in Portland, taking over a city block and like living there. And
Okay.
all right, well, fun show.
That was good. Shout out Texas Tech fans.
Hey, if you thought this was good, you should check out our Patreon. Go subscribe to the Patreon. Circling back there, we're going to drop listener voicemails Wednesday, and then on this feed you will see a best of that'll drop tomorrow.
Yes, and remember, so this is our last episode of the week. So
Yeah, that was the
everyone,
point I was getting at.
yeah, everyone have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm thankful for all of you, all you
Yeah.
listeners out there.
And make sure that you remember to text Robert to 215-23 tomorrow night.
All right, well, KJ, thanks, man.
Later,
Best of
Cage.
luck to all your cooking endeavors.
All right, to everybody out there with their guns up, wreck them.
Bye.
Bye.